Okay, so pre-algebra lesson 3.5 through 3.8. They're a little late, so you can have some extra time for your homework. Okay, so 3.5, we are multiplying with decimals. Okay, and so you see decimals a lot in word problems. Okay, so if you look at your notes, right, if you have 7.4 gallons of gas in your car, or you're putting that much gas in your car, okay, and the cost is $1.29 per gallon. And we want to know what the total cost of the gas is. Okay, so what we need to look at is what operation is needed. And that's going to be multiplication. Because it's going to be the number of gallons times the cost per gallon. Okay, so that's how your gallons will cancel. So it's multiplication. So then we need to do the number of gallons times $1.29 per gallon. Okay, so to multiply decimals, you're going to multiply just like you do with whole numbers. Okay, you're going to kind of ignore the decimals at first. Then you count the total number of digits to the right of the decimal. In your factors. Okay, and then you put the decimal point in the product so that it has the same total after the decimal. Okay, so if we look at multiplying 7.4 times 1.29, okay, we're going to look and count and say, well, there are 1, 2, 3 digits to the right. Okay, then we're going to multiply. So that's 36. 8 plus 3 is 11. 4, 5. Then your placeholder. Then 7 times 9 is 63. So carry the 6. 14 plus 6 is 20. Carry the 2. And 9. And then add down. So that's 6, 4, 5, 9. Okay? But then there are 3 digits to the right in the factors. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 digits to the right in the decimals or in the product. And you should get 9.546. But because we're asked for a cost, right, you'd round this to the nearest penny. So we're going to say it's going to cost approximately $9.55 to put that much gas in your car. Okay? So again, we're going to multiply 8.7 times 0. Let me rewrite it. 8.7 times I want the digits to line up. So 0.009. Okay, so if we count, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 digits to the right. And then just multiply. So 9 times 7 is 63. 8 times 9 is 72, plus 6 is 78, and then these are zeros. Okay, so 4 digits to the right, so we would do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you would get that this product would be 0.0783. Okay, so just like other products, we can estimate to verify the placement of your decimal. Okay, so to estimate, you're going to round each decimal to its largest place. Then multiply. Okay, and then that will allow us to check. All right, so one more. 536 times 0.48. Okay, here is our decimal place, so there are no digits in 536 to the right of the decimal. There are 2 digits to the right of the decimal in 0.48. Okay, then you can multiply. Okay, and then 2 digits. So your product would be 257.28. Okay, so that's multiplying decimals. All right, then 3.6 is the metric system. This is our basic unit of measure, and it's a decimal system based off of the number 10. So in the metric system, the basic unit is a meter. And you can take a meter and you can break it into smaller parts, or multiply it to form larger parts. Okay, so in your book, let me check what page here. On page 94, okay, here is a chart that helps you break down the metric system. Okay, so your prefixes, you have a kilo, a hecto, a deca, and then you would have your basic unit, and then smaller would be a deci, then a centi, and a milli. Okay, so as you move along the chart, so if you're going down the chart from a larger unit to a smaller unit, you multiply by a power of 10. And if you're going from a smaller to a larger, you divide by a power of 10. Okay, so kilo is 1,000, hecto is 100, deca is 10, and then you get smaller. So deci is tenths, centi is hundredths, and milli is thousandths. Okay, and then you can have your abbreviations. So because you're multiplying and dividing by powers of 10, you really just have to move your decimal. Okay, so for example, if you multiply 4.52 times 200. You just do 100, right? It has 2 zeros, so you simply have to move your decimal place 2 places to the right to get 452. If you're dividing, okay, then you just are moving to the left because you're getting smaller. So 38 divided by 1,000, there are 3 zeros. So 38, 1, 2, 3 would be 0.038. Okay? All right. So we're just looking to convert 6 meters, 18 centimeters, 14 hectometers, and 175 centimeters. I have to fill in the blanks here. So we want to know 6 meters. Here's your basic unit, okay? And it's going to decimeters, okay? Because your units, so kilo, hecto, deca, decimeters, centimeters, millimeters. So you're going from a basic to a smaller unit. That means you are multiplying. It's 1 away, so you multiply by a power of 10. Okay? Then 18 centimeters, you're here. And you want to know how many meters that is, so you're moving to a larger unit. So you're dividing. It is 1, 2 places away, so move your decimal 2 places to the left. So 1, 2. So 0.18 meters. Okay? Then you're at 14 kilometers. You're moving to a bigger unit, right? Because that's the biggest one. So from 14 to 1,400 is being multiplied. So you're going to a smaller unit. And then you have to figure out how many places away. So the decimal got moved 1, 2 places. So that's 1, 2 places. Oh, that should have been an H, right? If I read it right. So Hector, you're here. So 2 places away would be 1, 2. So that is a meter. And then the last one, 175 centimeters. So you're here. Okay. The number is getting smaller. So you're moving to a larger unit. It moved 1, 2, 3 places. So 3 places from the centimeter would be 1, 2, 3. This would be a decameter. Okay, so that's 3.6. I'm going to start a new page.